Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. How you feeling? How you doing? Boy, Manny Pillar, and today we are going to be talking about Cristiano Ronaldo has done it yet again, folks. Cristiano, Mr. Clutch himself, has done it yet again. He wins the Nations Cup with Portugal against Spain. It was Cristiano Ronaldo versus Yamin Yamal, and he absolutely comes out the victor. Let me tell you something. Cristiano has done it yet again. This is his third collective trophy with Portugal. His third collective trophy with Portugal, and it's absolutely amazing. It is absolutely amazing, people. I can't even tell you enough. It is beautiful. I absolutely loved it for Cristiano. I love this for Cristiano. It is one thing. If there's one player that I know that I've always wanted and I loved, and I want him to actually be the best that he can be, and that is Cristiano. Cristiano Ronaldo. You get me? And he has done it today again. And he just did not do it by coasting. He was also an active participant. Cristiano Ronaldo got a goal today. He got a goal today, and not just a normal goal. You get me? He got a goal today, and a beautiful one at that. That's Cristiano Ronaldo for you, man. One of the greatest players to ever do it. Ah, we are going to miss him when he's gone. We are going to miss him when he's gone. Cristiano Ronaldo right now with Portugal has three, three trophies with Portugal. You get me? That's the man right there. Cristiano Ronaldo. That's the man right there. He has done it and he will continue to do it. He is 40 years of age with 938 goals. What a maestro. Absolute alien. Let me tell you something. The dude is an absolute alien. Amazing work from Cristiano Ronaldo. But one thing is for sure. One thing is damn for sure. Cristiano Ronaldo was not the best player on the pitch today. Not was Vitinha. Not was what's his name? Bruno Fernandes. The best player on the pitch today is who I've been saying is the best left back in the league right now, in the world of football right now. And his name is Nuno Mensch. Nuno Mensch absolutely put Yamin Yamal in his pocket. He has done that to Mohamed Salah. He has done that to who else? Bukayo Saka, and now he has done it to Yamin Yamal. That is how good this kid has been. You get me? That is how good this kid has been. Absolute magnificent. El Magnifico. Nun Mensch. Nun Mensch. My God, was he beautiful today. That's how you play football. That's how you play football. You get me? He scored a goal and created an assist. And not just create an assist, but also scored a penalty that was so well taken, full brimming of confidence. Nun Mensch. We have to give him his flowers. We truly have to give him his flowers. We sure do. That's for sure. That's for damn sure, man. Noon Munch, Noon Mensch is truly amazing. I cannot tell you, I cannot speak enough about Nuno Mensch. If there was one person that I wanted Manchester United to get wholeheartedly, was Nuno Mensch. Before we even got Dogu. Now we got Dogu, and I think Dogu has what it takes to actually get to the point of Nuno Mensch. But brother and sister, Nuno Mensch is the truth. He's the truth. Bruno Fernandes played well, scored a goal that was ruled out as offside. Vitinha did his own. João Neves did his own. Fabian Ruiz did better. Goncalo Ramos even came in and actually played well. Fabian Ruiz, Renato Vega, all players that played well. But guess what? There was one person that they were lifting up at the end of the game. One person and one person only. And that was Nuno Mensch. Amazing performance from the kid. Bear in mind, he's still in his early 20s. He's still in his early 20s. It is going to be scary work. It is truly going to be scary work for every single person when this guy gets to his peak. When he gets to his peak, he is going to be crazy. I am shocked. I am totally perplexed on why Real Madrid hasn't come in for Nuno Mendes yet. Why Barcelona hasn't come in for Nuno. I know he plays for PSG. I understand he plays for PSG. But my word, this guy is such a talented footballer. I'm literally spending about 2 to 4 minutes glazing on Nuno Mendes. That's how good he was. And suddenly everything is frozen. What in the world is happening, man? What the heck? It's crazy. Well, welcome back. I'm sorry, I do not know what happened there, but it was definitely a misunderstanding. But we are back. We're back going, and hopefully things can actually kind of catch up from where we left off. But I was basically talking about Nuno Mensch, but I can't say much more about Nuno Mensch. This guy is a baller. He's truly a magnificent player, and that's one thing I definitely have to say. You understand? We have to give credit to Bruno Fernandes, and not just Bruno Fernandes. I have to give credit to Diego Costa too, because Diego Costa definitely did his job. And I can only feel bad for Morata. Morata, what in the world is happening? This is somebody that has everything in his locker. He is a pacey striker. He has everything. He's the captain of Spain who rose the Euros last season or last year. Every single thing just feels like it's going to shit. Pardon my language. Well, I'm trying to be as real as possible. Every single thing just feels like it's not working the way it should. And that is for Álvaro Morata. But one thing is for sure. One thing is for sure. I'm sure he's going to bounce back. I'm sure he's going to bounce back for sure. Now let's get into the transfer window, or let's stay a little bit with the what they call it, with the Nations Cup and kind of national team and stuff like that. Poland absolutely have lost Robert Lewandowski as he announces that he will not play for Poland again. I don't know what happened in that situation, but I know this is one of the losses that they are going to definitely feel. They are going to feel it. This is Robert Lewandowski we're talking about. Crazy work. one of the best strikers in our generation, has just chosen not to play for Poland anymore. He has just chosen not to play for Poland anymore. That's going to be shocking news for sure. It truly is going to be shocking news. Now into transfer window. The transfer window, we see Joe Bellingham joins Borussia Dortmund. Of course, we have heard the here we go from Fabrizio Romano. One thing is for sure is that another Bellingham is going to be rocking the black, yellow, or the yellow, black, and yellow jersey. At this point, the Bellingham have become a legacy to Borussia Dortmund. And I actually hope it actually goes well. Because with Joe playing at Borussia Dortmund, if it gets any better, at this point, they might just they might just hire the kid or the kid of Jude or Job. Or they might hire their parents because they might have just created an archetype of who is going to be a really good football player. That's one thing they might have just created. So I have to say it's quite impressive. Jude Bellingham goes to BVB, becomes one of the best midfielders in the world, and joins Real Madrid on what felt like a record transfer window or a transfer fee. And 2 years later, his younger brother, Joe Bellingham, from Sunderland, joins Borussia Dortmund. Does lightning strike twice in one place? At this point, it just might. Because Job is a baller. He is a baller for sure. So, one thing is for sure, they are getting themselves a talented player. Now, I don't think Real Madrid are going to come for Job Bellingham because I don't think he's going to be doing what his brother did. But one thing is for sure, if he does even half of what Jude Bellingham did for Borussia Dortmund, he would have himself a career that is what a lot of players dream of. That's one thing is for sure. And then we look at Real Madrid. Real Madrid has done themselves a big one again because they have just gotten Franco Mastropuno from River Plate. So here we go by Fabrizio Romano. It is reported to be £45 million, which will be paid in installments. I believe there's also a 10 million in taxes that might have been negotiated. So one thing is for sure, Real Madrid continue their dominance of young talent from South America. They definitely do. Because they still have Endri sitting on the bench looking for playing time. And now they have gone to get Franco Mastantuono. PSG were in front and center getting this deal done. But Real Madrid showed their ugly head and boom, it is over. I guess the last person that actually beat Real Madrid to their game was Manchester United. I guess when you're big, I beg. You get me? So now that's good for him. But one thing is for sure, the biggest news that came out today was, apart from Cristiano winning the Nations League, Victor Osimhen says no to Al Hilal. Victor Osimhen says no to Al Hilal. I repeat that. Why do I repeat that? It is because Victor Osimhen now gives an opportunity. He now gives an opportunity to every single person, every single club that wants and needs a striker to come in for him. You get me? I've always said this I understand Victor Gyökeres is the number one target for Ruben Amorim. But one thing is for sure, for me personally, Victor Osimhen is the most talented striker on the market right now. You want a 25 goal season guaranteed? You bring in Victor Osimhen. You want somebody that is going to fight for every single thing that you play towards him? You bring in Victor Osimhen. You want somebody that is going to press from the front? You bring in Victor Osimhen. You want somebody that is going to understand that when the lights are brightest is when you're meant to show your best. You bring in Victor Osimhen. And last but not least, if you want a leader that knows what it means to represent a shirt, you bring in Victor Osimhen. Now I understand that this situation might not be perfect for Manchester United due to the finances that Victor Osimhen is going to actually recommend or need to join Manchester United. And that I understand. And with that, I say, just do not miss out on two of them. You either get Gyökeres or you get Victor Osimhen. It is also rumored that Rasmus Højlund wants to stay at Manchester United. And what better, who better to teach Rasmus Højlund the way to play than those two players? In this system, anyway. What better? What type of player in the world of football right now should be able to teach Rasmus Højlund the way of the post, or way of scoring goals than Victor Osimhen and Victor Gyökeres? And if you are bold, if you want to go bold, you go in and get both of them. Now, I know that will be too expensive, but what a dream. What a dream that you start with Victor Osimhen. And as you're taking Victor Osimhen out in the 65th minute or the 68th minute, you bring on Victor Gyökeres. Now, I know it's not possible. I know that for sure. Because both players would always want to play 90 minutes. But Manchester United cannot go into the next season without one of these two strikers. In my opinion, we need to get it done. We need to get it done. Today is not going to be a long live like we did last year or yesterday, where we went 2 hours 30 minutes. But one thing is for sure: Cristiano Ronaldo has won a Nations League. This is the second time he's winning it for Portugal. And one thing is for sure: we are seeing the welcome party, the introductional party to the best left back in the world of football, and his name is Nuno Mendes. His name is Nuno Mendes. Holland are going to be losing their best ever player in the 21st century ever, because Robert Lewandowski is not going to be playing for Poland anymore. He's going to now focus on Barcelona. Joe Bellingham, the second Bellingham brother, has just joined Borussia Dortmund. And brother, does lightning strike twice? That's the question. Real Madrid done a big one again by getting the here we go and getting the young talent in Franco Mastontuno. That's truly going to be magnificent. And last but not least, the man that we just finished speaking about, Victor Osimhen, says no to Al Hilal. Let me know what you guys think about the stories that we have basically just run down for you guys. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, because 98% of you guys haven't done so. And it does us a big favor when we see the subscriber counts growing. It tells YouTube that you guys love the channel. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Comment down below what you think about the stories, and turn on your notifications so you do not miss anything that we have here on Pillar Sports. I'll see you guys in the next one. I love y'all. Yours. Have a good one. Peace.